My name's Janaha Bitossi and I'll be doing the interview assessment for the Cert 4 in Youth Work. I'll be doing the employment agency, and the employment agency is O10 Employment. My client is Frank and he has been unemployed for 18 months. He is now seeking part-time employment. Hi Frank, my name is Janaha Bitossi and I'm with O10 Employment. And we're here today just for a preliminary interview meeting, just to get you used to and familiar with the organisation and all the policies and how we do things here.
Okay.
Now, one thing I have to speak to you about is our privacy and confidentiality.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, do you know what it is?
I have a fair idea. It's where you can't sort of leak any information that we discuss to a third party.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I'll make notes after this and I'm going to store it in your file, and that's going to be a locked file. So no one can read that, but I must tell you, if you tell me something and I feel like it's going to put you or someone else in danger, I must then go and tell a third party.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But if that arises in our conversations, I will bring that to your attention.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, I heard that you like to skateboard. Is that?
I do. I enjoy skating. It's pretty much what I do now. Since I don't have a job, I just spend my time just hanging with friends and skateboarding around the neighbourhood, and I go to the skate park quite often. Yeah.
Okay, so you must be pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, and what sort of job were you looking for? Something in skating, or?
I think I'm looking around sort of like retail and hospitality at the moment.
Okay, hospitality is a good one. Very hard. And retail, that's also exciting. Have you looked around at all the retail skating shops?
No, I haven't actually. That might be an idea. I've just been looking at, you know, your McDonald's and sort of like small restaurants, that sort of stuff.
Well, that's always a good start. McDonald's is a good one.
Yeah, but I want something that will permit me to still continue with my skateboarding and hanging with my friends. I don't want like a full-time job at the moment. Oh,
so you're just searching part-time or casual? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, how many hours a week were you hoping to get?
Maybe 20 a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't really steal away from my spare time with skateboarding.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my passion.
Yeah. Well, you gotta keep time open for that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, say that you've already done 20 hours one week. Is there any chance that you'd be able to possibly do more if they need you to?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, if I'm making more money, then why not? But I don't want it to steal away from my my skateboarding time with my friends and hanging out with my friends and that sort of stuff. But if I have a day free and they ask me to come in, then like I'm more than happy to. Yeah, happy to do more hours.
Yeah, that sounds good. More hours is always good if you have nothing on.
Yeah.
And what sort of hours in the day were you hoping to work?
Probably maybe like the morning to sort of early afternoon. That way I've got the afternoon to spend skateboarding with my friends. And
yeah, well, say that you like to skateboard during the day. One thing you could always look at as well, if you're applying for McDonald's, they're a 24-hour restaurant, so you can work at the night time and have all day to skate.
I could do that, or I could switch it up a bit and maybe one day work in the morning and have the afternoon off, and the other day it's the reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, always keep your options open. So Frank, what previous work history have you had?
Well, I've actually been unemployed for a fair while now, 18 months. Yeah, I think it's around the 18-month mark. I've just been spending time with my friends and skateboarding and whatever. But prior to that, I did hold a few job positions, not for a lengthy amount of time, for about 3 months in each position, give or take. So I haven't really, retrospectively, I haven't held a job for very long.
Yeah. Well, that's alright. You're only young. There's always time. And what actually motivated you to start looking for jobs?
Well, like I'm 20 now, and I think it's about time that I started to set myself up for a future, get some finances behind me, maybe start to fund my own lifestyle and fund myself, and
Yeah.
maybe get my own place soon.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
talking about that, whereabouts are you living at the moment?
I'm living with my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I receive Centrelink benefits at the moment,
Okay, good.
and I just pay about $100 a week to them, and I have a room at their house at the moment. But I think I'm starting to get a bit older now,
Yeah.
and I need to start to adapt a more mature outlook on life and maybe set myself up.
Definitely. So, are you located in town or out of town? Like, how are you going to get to and from work? Do you have?
We're located in a close proximity to the centre of town, so it won't be much of a hassle.
Yeah.
And they did offer for me to use their vehicle when I needed to, if they weren't using it. And if not, I can just skate to work.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a good idea. Get you outdoors a bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
And back on the Centrelink topic, have you spoken with them about you actively looking for work now?
I have. Centrelink is what actually referred me to your service, your company, your organisation. So that's why I'm here today, because they're helping me actively get out there and start to get motivated to look for a job.
Okay, and are you aware of what sort of hours you can work before they start deducting your payments?
They do something like, I think it's called working credits, something like that.
Yeah.
So I'll still receive my Centrelink for a while into my employment and earning my own money from working.
Yeah.
So I think that sort of like cushions the transition from having a reliance on Centrelink benefits to relying on my own earning capacity.
Yeah, well, it seems like you have a good understanding of that, which is always that's always handy to have. And you said you want to get into retail or hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really good, because at the moment we have a whole lot of opportunities to get you in the door to retail and hospitality.
Okay.
And when you're in there, there's also training opportunities to better your qualifications, to get you higher ranked and hopefully higher paid, which is always good.
Okay.
And
what about I think I need to work on my resume as well. Do you guys help with
resume building, yeah.
Yeah, you do like workshops and stuff like that? Oh, cool. Because I need to really work on that.
That brings me to my next question. So, the fact you need to work on your resume, have you recently applied to any jobs?
I have, and I haven't heard back, and I think that is reflected in my poor resume.
Yeah. Well, that's alright. We can always fix it up and you can head back down there. And have you just been looking for advertised positions, or have you gone around town and actually spoken to...
No, I've just been applying online.
Okay, well maybe we could look at getting your resume completed, and you could scale around town. Maybe that can help with finding some jobs that aren't advertised.
Okay. Oh, I never thought about taking that approach.
Yeah, no, yeah. So as I said, this was a preliminary meeting, just to get to know one another and you to get familiar with the organisation and what O10 employment really is, and the services that we have on offer, which we've covered, the resume building and the workshops and stuff like that to help you get more qualified, and we've covered what work you want to get into, which was the retail and hospitality. So we covered all that, which was very good. And was there any other questions that you would have for me?
So like, I'm just curious, where do we go from here? Like, we've covered what I want to get into and like services that you guys offer, but like in our next meeting, will it become more hands-on? Will I like attend a resume workshop or something?
Yeah, well, I'll be in contact with you, and I'm going to take everything from this meeting and I'm going to work everything out. So I'm going to find when our next resume workshop is, and I'll send you out a letter and also send you a text or give you a call about when to attend that, and that's up to you to attend. And I'll set a time for our next interview, which will probably be 2 weeks from now, if that's okay with you. And in that time, I'm going to look at more jobs that are available within the retail and hospitality industry.
Yeah.
And I'll have all them laid out, so then you could apply with
Alright.
me
So
for
if
the
I see something that I
opportunities.
like, then I can get your help in applying for it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we here also do help with, if you don't have very strong references on your resume, we can also help with that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad I attended this meeting. It's given me
Definitely,
more insight and more hope into
Definitely.
finding a job soon. So,
Well, hopefully, because you've had previous experience, that we won't be too far off getting you a job.
oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for that.
It's okay. Speak next time.
Alright, see you later.